Hello viewers, this is Harold Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the previous couple of episodes we explored Yule and gathered the treasures, and also completed some errands that we couldn't complete before because we didn't have the virtues available. Now we're going to do some more errands. We have errand 20, errand 37, errand 59, errand 60, and errand 73. And how about the bounties? We have Bounty 106, Sleighbell Hell. Looks like we've got to take out some dingling. The first errand is here in the chief's house. Grab the contents of this pot, a ruby ripple ice cream. Brr, such cold. I am hating so to go outdoors. Husband, what are you saying? Is something the matter? My husband has become suddenly afraid of going into the outside. But wife, it is being so very icy. I might die of freezing. What has become of the man who was once the strongest against cold in the village, Did he suddenly stop being able to stand the cold, ma'am? Exactly, he did. Before, there was not existing a day cold enough to stop him from venturing out. I will not go into the outside. I will freeze to ice. Brrr. Mr. Drippy, he must be heartbroken, huh? Or broken-hearted. Yep, lost his restraint, and can't bear the cold anymore, looks like. It's his poor wife I feel sorry for, mind. We'd better help out, eh? So we'll accept errand 20, a Shivering Wreck. If we don't help, he'll never be able to leave home again. We have to do something. Well, it's a simple enough procedure. Find some restraint and hand it over. Reckon you can handle that, Dolly boy? Certainly. We have some restraint there, ain't it? Cast give heart and hand it over, will you? Let us cast give heart and choose the restraint that we picked up earlier. I am feeling suddenly warm. Why was I complaining so about coldness? Coldness is nothing to me. Husband, you are being cured. You will go into the outside now? Yes, yes and yes. Forgive me for inflicting worry, wife. I am to be thanking you for this, yes? Please be accepting of my thanks. And we earned 3 snow-white ice creams, 1,000 guilders, and 3 merit stamps. Next, let us visit the merchant couple again. They always seem to turn up everywhere. We're not peddling our wares here. I've made up my mind. Come on, let's go. What? But we can't. If we do, all the stock we brought in Hamelin will go off. Never mind that. How can we trust people who live with things like these? Are you talking about the tomtes? I'd rather some of our stock went rotten than have to stay here. Come on, we're leaving. Flipman, are you two having another Barney? It's like it's your flippin' hobby or something. Mr. Drippy, you can't say things like that. Oh, hello again. You'll never guess what. My husband has had yet another funny turn. Please, you have to help him. Let's see now. Yep, he's heartbroken again, and it looks like he's lacking belief this time. How do you two manage to get heartbroken so flipping often, eh? This isn't the time to be scolding them, Mr. Drippy. We have to help them. So we do. We have to accept Errand 37, a mean-hearted hubby. That's what I like to hear. Right, let's get ourselves some belief then, shall we? Maybe some tolerance while we're at it. You got some belief by there, ain't it, Holly boy? Go on then, cast give heart and hand it over. Will do, Major Drippy. And we will give this belief to the hubby. Oh, I feel calmer somehow. Goodness, I can't believe I was so rude to the tomte after they were so kind to us. What an oaf I've been. Are you better now, sir? You cured me again, didn't you? Thank you so much. I'd better go and apologize to everybody here in town. Oh, but before that, here, to say thanks. He gives us a bottle of Sprite Dew, 1,000 guilders, and 3 merit stamps. Alrighty. Couple more errands, it looks like. We'll leave Derwin to stew for a moment. Ah, it would be so very nice. One day perhaps I will go. Go where, ma'am? I am being a lifelong resident of the Winter Isles. I am born here and have never left. I would like so very much to just once visit the lands of the South. The bright sunshine, the deep blue seas, and the dwellers of these lands are spending their days in bathing suits. Imagine such things. It sounds like she'd really love to visit Castaway Cove, huh, Mr. Drippy? Just a bit, man. And she should. They had spare bathing suits for us. I'm sure they'd have one in her size. Truly? You are thinking so? You have been to Castaway Cove? I am being so very jealous of you. Do you have your bathing suits with you? Will you show them to me now? Put our swimmers on? In this cold? You're flipping joking, ain't you? We can't exactly model them for you here. No, you are misunderstanding me. I just wish to see one, as I wish to own a swimsuit of my own. Please, will you perhaps be making me the happiest girl in the world, and bringing to me a snazzy swimsuit from Castaway Cove? I will absolutely be rewarding you finely. So she's giving us Errand 60, a hot new look. Thank you so. Perhaps now soon I will be owning the swimsuit of my dreams. There was a girl down in Castaway Cove who designed swimsuits, and it. Let's go and ask her if she can help us out, shall we? Sure, let's go see her. Oh, I cannot thank you. I look forward extremely. So to carry out her request, we will be traveling to Castaway Cove. Now we will go up here and look for the girl in the lavender swimsuit. Oh, how wonderful to see you again. You are looking for a designer to bring an element of elegance to your life, perhaps? Actually, yes. We're looking for a snazzy swimsuit. We thought maybe you would have one. You thought correctly, in theory at least. In theory? But alas, my very last snazzy swimsuit has been taken. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody bought it, huh? Tragically not. It was in fact stolen by a most troublesome seagull, and one without an ounce of fashion sense at that. Jeepers, a seagull stole your swimsuit? You wouldn't happen to remember which direction it flew off in, would you? I cannot be certain, for I was rather traumatized at the time, but I feel it may have flown to the west. Only the ancients know where it might be now, however. The west, huh? All right. Come on, Mr. Drippy. Hang on a minute, man. Don't you think we should get some more clues first? Perhaps we should. First, let's grab some treasures. A bar of chocolate. And 20 guilders. Now let's leave town and look for that bothersome bird. Now can we call Tangri, please? we just have to go over here to Bungler's Bay. Visit the northern part of the island. Ah, there is a seagull here. Let's use nature's tongue to talk to this flapfoot. Ah, what pretty colors, such soft fabrics, but how do I wear it? Excuse me, Mr. Seagull, would you mind giving that swimsuit back to us? Wow, how can you can understand what I'm saying. Every word, you feathered felon. Now hand over that costume you pinched. That bikini by there is a valuable piece of swimwear, as worn by a beautiful princess. Wasted on the likes of you it is. You don't even know what to do with it, man. Alright. There's no need to get into a flap about it. How was I meant to know it was so precious? Well, anyway, I suppose it's only fair that I give it back. Here, take it. Really? Gee, thanks, Mr. Seagull. And we have obtained the Snazzy Swimsuit. All we have to do now is travel back to Yule. And we'll hand it over to this crazy lady who wants a swimsuit in the middle of winter. Me and my, it is the real item. This is being really a snazzy swimsuit. This is the kind you wanted, ma'am. Please, it's yours. Hang on a sec. You aren't going to put the thing on and try going for a swim round by here, are you? Haha, it is not possible to be swimming nearby in these parts, silly fairy. Well, I know that, don't I? It was a joke, man. A flipping joke. Humorful, but now that you have brought my dream to me, I would like to one day try it in the sea. Perhaps I will visit Castaway Cove for the holidays. Gee, that's a neat idea. You'll love it, ma'am, I promise. Hee hee, thank you, boy. Here, this is to show my debt to you. So she gives us 2 sarsaparilla sundaes, 2 Snow White ice creams, 2,000 guilders, and 5 merit stamps. And that completes another card. Now let's go see. Let's visit the retreat representative first. See. I think I will drop off Corona, because Tiggles has a fire-based ability. Now let's talk to Derwin. Oh, you're here at last. I was beginning to think my predictions were incorrect. They weren't, of course. Huh? You mean you've been waiting out here in the cold for us? I think you'll find it was with good reason. I need you to help me with some more of my research. Flipman, does it never flipping stop with you? Derwin has Errand 73 snow-loving creatures for us. So we might as well agree to it. Ha! I think you'll find that's exactly what I predicted you would say. Which creatures do you need us to tame for you this time, Derwin? I need you to bring me 3 examples of how the climate of the Winter Isles affects the physiological development of indigenous creatures. The first travels atop a blue flower, the second is a proud creature that has found its niche in the glittering grotto, and the third piles snow upon its head. That sounds like a real interesting bunch of creatures, Derwin. Did you expect my studies to focus on uninteresting creatures? I think you'll find the Winter Isles are replete with a myriad of frankly fascinating life forms. I hope you'll embrace this opportunity to further the cause of science yet again. Don't let me down. Oh, and I cannot study them if you send them to the familiar retreat, so please don't waste my time by doing so. Run along then, bring all 3 back to me, and I'll be sure to acknowledge your contribution in my next fascinating paper. All right, Derwin. Now let's get aboard Tengri and fly to that little cave we found earlier. If we can land. Oh, we can land here. Go down the slope, please. And this is the cave over here. Sleety Hollow. And what is that? There is a ghost in here. And it's not Horus. Let us talk to her with Spirit Medium. You can see me? Oh yes, yes indeed. But what's a young girl like you doing over by here anyway? Well, I'm worried about my Jabberguppy. We used to always be together, you see, ever since I was a little girl. But then one day, we got caught up in an enormous blizzard while we were out playing, and, well, this happened to me. The problem is, my Jabberguppy hasn't left my side since. I think he's scared. I'm really worried about him. He can't stay with me forever. But don't you want to be together? It's not about what I want. I'm dead. It's about what's right for him. He has to learn to survive on his own and get on with his life. Hey, maybe you could help. Would you mind toughening him up for me? It has to be done. So she gives us Errand 59, moving on. And this is why I opened up a space in my roster before. Crikey, there's mature. Brings a tear to my eye, it does. I must be getting soft. Well, the least we can do is give you a hand, and it. will make your pal the most self-reliant jabberguppy this side of Hamelin, mark my words. Really? Oh, thank you. So, how about you bring him back here when he's gone up another 10 levels? Alright. Alright, we'll see you then. Come on, Ollie boy, let's teach this scaredy guppy the ways of the world. So now we have her jabberguppy named Jabbo. Might as well equip him with some stuff. There we go. In the next episode, we're going to start doing Jorwan's errand and start doing this one. This is Hayrot Linnea. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.